Lehet tovább mászni. Girire milyen kell? Én engine-nel használtam. Személy szerint. Aha. Erre lehet jönni.
If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back.
Aha.
And we can start fixing the blight, the storms.
És most?
And maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were.
Nem sokkal kerültünk szerintem közelebb.
Why do they want it back up?
Na, mondom én, hogy Elizabeth klónja volt az. Eloynak is feltűnt. Csak arra kéne keresztül mászni. Mást nem tudok elképzelni. Nagyon jó. És akkor talán innen át lehet glide-olni. Baszki. Ó, de itt jók vagyunk. Jól van. Már megijedtem, hogy mire kell mászni az egészet. Oké. És akkor ott megyünk át. Muszáj volt. Na, bent vagyunk ismét. Most jöttem rá, hogy 6 meccs alatt 3 tokent menedzselni SB-be. Igen. Csak úgy rányják is a játékosok, akik mind a 3 követelménynek megfelelnek. Hát akkor gyerünk lefelé. Nem leszünk jóban, Minerva.
Minerva, I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
I cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery will cease.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Na, ott is van Gaia.
Gaia.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. A moment. Scanning data. So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Szomaj.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real.
Igazinak tűnik, igen.
Earl, Zoe.
De hát ez túl simán ment, hogy
This is Gaia.
Hello.
lesz itt még csavar bőven.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the
Lesz itt
lab
valami
on your
gubanc.
focus. I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Jó irány a labor.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people
So
in
this
here.
was supposed to
Or maybe
be
just a few
the lab.
to start with. You two
That
go
was its
ahead.
intended purpose.
I'm going to.
Some of the machine
Look around
data
you.
you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
Ó,
I'll take a look.
oké. Aha. Gyártási terminál, ekeszar feltörése. Begyűjtőgép, amely feltúrja a földet, mielőtt trágyát és magukat vetne, gyorsan növő növényzetet és porfelhőt hagy maga után, amely lopakodásra is használható. Tau feltörés elérhető, készítsd ezt a feltörést, hogy felold a gép feltörésének képességét a vadonban. Költségek 3 ekeszarv szarva és 1 ekeszarv főidege. Igen, és kaldronokat fel kell ugye kutatni és teljesíteni. Aha. Feladatot létrehozunk.
Huh. Looks like I need data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility.
Tehát vannak ilyen hibás feltörési adatok. Ezt meg kell majd javítani, rendbe kell hozni.
Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Volt valahol jófajta loot valamelyik
Looks like an
teremben.
office.
Correct. The facility
Ez túl gyors, ez gyanús, igen.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for control center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
Jó, akkor egy-két teremben nem tudunk bejutni.
Looks like another office.
Újabb iroda.
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
Gaia did, with the help of machines.
Through that door is a trail that leads towards Plainsong.
So I could head back east if I need to, once we're done here.
Correct.
Oké. Tehát ott mehetünk vissza pusztadalba. Itt van-e valami?
Oh, I've been down here before. It's where I first got into the facility.
Itt volt a loot valahol. Valamelyik teremben. Csak itt sincs áram az ajtóban, úgyhogy nem tudunk oda menni. Na de itt a másik. Itt van minden, ami kell. Nagyon jó.
What's all this stuff for?
This facility was designed to process an immense amount of data from the terraforming system. This is where it would have been stored.
Na, menjünk vissza Gájához.
Aloy.
Átkutattunk mindent a bázison.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it. I'll leave you to it.
Így látom, megint újraindult a stream. Nem is értem, hogy mi történik vele. Szparádé. Nem tudom, miért van.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah, but two big ones first. We're not going to be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Na igen, mi van a többiekkel?
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far
Aha, innen meg tudjuk őket találni.
Transmitting query pattern.
Roland, köszönjük, hogy itt voltál. Jó ét, hello, hello.
Of Apollo, Artemis and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
Az érdekes.
What about the others?
3 funkció, alfunkció eltűnt.
And Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach. Procurable.
Őket megtalálhatjuk.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess.
megzabolázni.
Correct. Its capabilities are essential.
Ez azt jelenti, hogy akkor az összes koldront át kell kutatni. Gondolom én.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Jó, akkor előbb a másik hármat.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and
Ether,
Poseidon.
Demeter és
How do
Poseidon.
I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time.
Akkor szépen sorban
But in
egymás
all
után
other respects, it will suffice.
vissza kell őket hozni.
Maybe you can help me
Na
make
igen,
sense.
beszéljünk az idegenekről.
A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay.
Kiirtási
That
jel.
sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy. The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away. A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up.
Igen.
Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is
Azt a mindenit. Jó sok mindennek kell hallgatni. De hát úgy fog összeállni a képet.
Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point we can only speculate.
Far Zenithre származottak.
Threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until she could take control of Hephaestus. And then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere. To their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction.
Ez komoly.
Instead of salvation. Well, this is not good.
Az komoly.
You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, those
Amilyen ruhájuk volt. Nagyon fejlett technológiával rendelkeznek.
taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin. The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes,
Az igen.
millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek? A subordinate? I don't think so. How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light years away. Because it was far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
Érdekes.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes. As your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Igen, nem nagyon tudtunk vele mit kezdeni.
Every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. Perhaps a way can be found to defeat their shielding.
Yeah, I hope so. Or I'm not gonna be winning fights against them anytime soon. You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet.
Ja, érthető.
Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density.
Ennek van
But
értelme.
beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
Oké.
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8% of my intended processing
Ez nem
capacity.
sok.
Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me rather than the other way
Érthető.
around. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
Jó.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Farrow.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
Sajnálatos. Na, lássunk hozzá.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions.
Meg kell gyűjteni a hiányzó
Once we have
funkciókat.
them, we can focus on the reacquisition of Hephaestus. When that is achieved, I will have complete control of the Zero Dawn system, and the ability to produce as many machines as needed to defeat the far zenith threat.
An army of machines. Sounds like a plan. So, the 3 procurable subfunctions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Demeter lesz majd a legnehezebb.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
Ja, és választani kell, aha. Éder 17-es szint, Poseidon 22-es, Demeter pedig 24-es szint javasolt. Nyilván 17-essel indítunk a legkönnyebbel.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus.
Okay.
If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well,
Sikerülni fog.
I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Na, viszlát Gaia, kiépítetted a bázist. Szertettél műveleti bázis, és újraindítottad Gaiát. Oké. Akkor mehetünk a nyugati ajtón. Nyugati kijáraton keresztül.
Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack.
I think it'll be better this way.
After you, Aloy.
Erről muszáj. Erről muszáj. Meg erről is.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components.
Jó, azért most már szépen lassan kezd beindulni a történet. Gaia újra itt van, de meg kell őt erősíteni. Vissza kell szerezni az alárendelt funkciókat.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here. Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now, and like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
While you're at it, stop by Stone's Echo and look for Milu. Give her a message for Talana that I found a way over the mountains.
Will do.
Are you going with him?
Ó, és akkor most már lehet majd ezt a mellékküldetést folytatni, mert van út a hegyen túl, hegyen keresztül.
Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it.
When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
Okay.
I'll have to explore more to find the parts I need.
Újabb 2 skill pont, fel lehet őket használni. Élelem hatóideje. Az is jöhet. Ezen kívül. Mit lehetne még? Védelem hátason ülve. Az is jöhet. És akkor itt mentünk át a következő térkép részre. Ott van a kéter koordinátái. És itt ki lehet választani, melyiket akarom éppen megoldani. Igen. Lázadó helyőrség. Bizalmas, és ez hamarosan majd fel lesz oldva. Most már van utunk át a hegyen keresztül. Tábortűz. Itt meg egy mellékküldetés, amit elvállalunk. Hát csak egy pletyka.
You're the outlander who stood against Regala and her rebels.
Only if it means we're good here.
Don't worry. I'm not here to drink your blood, or whatever you Easterners think we do. The slaughter at the embassy wasn't your fight, yet you stood by the marshals. As far as I'm concerned, you're no enemy of the Tenakth. But you are going to need help if you plan on surviving the clanlands. I hear and see many things as a scout. I could share them with you.
Köszépen.
Aid you on your journey.
I'd be grateful.
Well then, you should know the rebels have been busy. They've set up outposts to the west. Some settled into a camp southwest of here. And I know the marshals can't deal with all of them, so I'd stay alert out there if I were you.
Thanks for the warning.
Oké. Új lázadó helyőrségek. 15-ös szint, 25-ös, 30-as. És akkor látjuk is őket most már itt ezen a területen. Őt még... Ja nem, az már Demeter. Poseidon. Itt van 3 újabb helyőrség, amiről tudunk. Hát, hogy rá kéne menni a toalnekre. Jobb nincs közel. Látni innen esetleg. Esik eső. Ez fotót megérdemel. Olyan szépen jön elő, illetve megy le a nap ott a felhők mögött. Tényleg a bal kar nagyon romlik kontrolleren. Jó volt ez a naplementés. Megoldás. Oké. Tüzes sört és hátú terület. El kéne itt osonnomni. Nem látom a toalneket. Hopp, fejlesztett állósok csapda. Recept, nagyon jó. Jól fog nekünk jönni. És ezek már erősebbek? Csúcsvadász hosszú láb, igen. Ezt külön jelöli meg jegyzetfüzetünkben? Nem, csak különböző változatoknak írja. Ha némelyiknek van. Azt mindig mennyi változata van az üregásúnak. Ez se rossz. Most már ezt is tudjuk. Különböző változat van mindenből. Vannak öklelők. Esejű. Húzzunk innen. Nem akarok leállni harcolni most. Baszki. Nincs már messze a toalnek. Itt is van egy új küldetés. Majd elvállaljuk valamikor. Előbb a toalnek. Azért már fáradok, de még nyomjuk egy kicsit. Játszunk még egy keveset. Wow! Wow! Ez ott egy tábor lehet? Az ott a tábornak tűnik. Ez a sivatag rész is nagyon komolyan néz ki amúgy. Az előző terület is tök szép volt, de hát ez is. Ebben is látok azért szépséget. Nem rossz, lesznek itt bőven még tennivalók. Ott a toalnek. Közeledjünk. Valószínűleg ezen a pályarészen lőtte az egyik fotóját. Az ott micsoda? Ja, az nem az, amire gondolok.
Doesn't look like there's any way to climb this tall neck.
Igen, hogy lehet fölmászni rá? Na várjál csak. Nem lehet fölmászni rá, akkor viszont az van, hogy rá kell siklani. Innen nem lesz jó. Ami nagyon magas pontról kell. Aha, ki van ezt találva. Erre bizony rá kell siklani a pajzsal, ami nagyon magas pontról. Ez itt nem a legmagasabb pont sajnos. Most vagy annak a hegycsúcsnak a tetejéről, vagy esetleg a tábornak a tetejéről. Nem, az túl messze van szerintem. Azt a gondon arról a hegycsúcsról kell majd. Hát talán el lehet osonni a nagy csata mellett. Szerintem az lesz a megoldás, ja. Onnan arról a nagy hegyről kellene ráglidolni. Megpróbáljuk, aztán hogyha nem jön össze, akkor majd nem tudom, lehet majd máskor megpróbálkozunk vele ismét. Hé, te ott, állj csak meg! Milyen állat vagy? Pekári! Ó! Ilyet kell vadásznom. Pekárira kell vadásznom. Nyílt egész fejlesztése szempontjából. Hát akkor azonnal intézzük. Dobhatna már. Amit kell. Várj, ez itt a tábor. De nem biztos, hogy akarok menni. Pekári írha, az kell nekem? Remélem. Tüske hát. Azt a mindenit. Jó, itt meg kell próbálni fölmászni a csúcsra. Szerintem innen kell megközelíteni a tolneket. Szerintem innen lehet ráglidolni. Egy ilyen megérzésem. Hát ez itt még nem a legmagasabb pont, viszont hogyha sikerülne fölmenni oda arra a csúcsra, akkor szerintem az lehet, hogy megoldás lenne a dolgot illetően. Abból a magasságból lehet, hogy meg lehetne oldani. Szirti vöröstör is. Nagyon tartalmas ez a játék, basszus. Ilyen 18 órája megyünk talán, és még mindig rengeteg minden nincs felfedezve. Ó, és még van ott csillám. Kristály is, olyan zöld. Jól látom. Zöld csillám tömb. Hát innen kellene akkor. Az, de komolyan néz ki az a tábor, azt a mindenit. Wow. Wow. Le vagyok nyűgözve. Na, arra megy a tollnek. Hát lehet, hogy meg kéne várni, amíg tesz egy kört, és akkor úgy elindulni. Addig fotózunk, nem? De. Ja, valahol Neku erre készített nagyon komoly képeket. Mi is megpróbálhatunk majd. Na, szépen lassan halad. Hát remélem, hogy jó magasságból indulok, és innen el lehet majd csípni. Rá lehet menni a tollnekre. Na, induljunk el most. Ez lehet, hogy nem a legjobb időzítés. Oké. Nem, ez nem lesz jó szerintem. Előbb le fogok érni. Probléma. Ez egy Thunder Joe szerintem amúgy. Ja, ez túl messze volt. Az ki? Az itt Thunder Joe. Robaj pofa. Szerintem az lesz az. Elég érdekes nevet kapott. De mondjuk... Ja, mondjuk... Nem. Amúgy egész találó. Találónak mondanám. Robaj, mint Thunder, Joe, mint pofa. Egész kreatív, szerintem. Viszont, hogyha nem onnan kellett, akkor onnan kell vajon rámenni a Thunder Joe-ra, tollnekre. Nem tudom, őszintén szólva. Még innen teszünk egy próbát vele. Ez annyira alacsonyan van itt. Nem, sehogy se jó. Hát onnan is túl messze volt. Itt meg nem elég magas. Távolság.
Good use of this.
Nem. Ez így nem. Ez így biztos, hogy nem. Tüskehát. Öklelő. Csúcsvadász tüskehát. Jó, nem baj. Nem baj. Még van egy lázadó helyőrség. Arra szerintem rámegyünk. Kicsit visszatérünk a régi pálya részre. Ebben régi. Ebben még ott játszottunk. Még itt is van egy új küldetés, amit el lehet vállalni. Van megint egy pletyka. Mi elérhető. Olvasod, Ivó. Köszi, hogy voltál, jó ét. Ciao, ciao.
I heard some rumor about Tanakh loitering around where they're not supposed to be. Took off south for Stone's Echo the next day to find them. Damn fool.
Who
Damn
is
fool.
this Jax, exactly?
My friend. Ain't it obvious? Bit younger than me, can still move without every bone creaking. Knows his way around a bow, too.
Jó, imádom az öregnek a szinkron hangját.
When there's sweet sap to drink anyway. But I told
Jól csinálja, amit
stick your
csinál.
hand in bramble and you're bound to catch a fist of thorns.
Maybe I should find this guy. Stone's Echo, he said?
That's right. Now, if you don't mind me, these roots aren't gonna dig themselves.
These roots ain't gonna dig themselves. Imádom. Még ott is van 2 mellékküldetés. Azt a mindenit. Ja, de ők fent vannak, aha. Jó, akkor fölmegyünk. De akkor már előbb a pletyka áradatot meghallgatjuk.
There's something you should know, Outlander. I hear Tanakh rebels have taken over the border gates west of here. Best stay clear of them if you're heading that way.
Thanks for the heads up.
Oké. Forduló, fő, új lázadó helyőrségek. Aha. Ott is át lehet menni a másik részre.
And the Utaru have enough to deal with. Maybe they could use a little help.
One more search.
What's going on here?
You're the one who spoke before the chorus. Maybe you can help.
Na, miben kell
This is
segíteni?
not your concern, Outlander. Have we not tolerated enough of your intrusions?
I think you can handle one more. What is it?
My wife, Kalai. She was to join the chorus. She went up to the promontory to perform the rite of discovery, but she must have fallen. And now they are abandoning the search.
We have done enough, Bree. The search party found nothing but her instrument broken beside the riverbed.
And atop the promontory was only the dye she used for the ritual. We will not ask more of our people to risk their lives because of one woman's stubbornness.
Ő is nagyon ismerős, mármint hogy hasonlít valakire, csak nem tudom, hogy kire.
I heard how you helped the land god Ray. How you saw what no one else could. Please, will you look for her seed pouch?
False hope is a creeping vine.
If I'm not that way, I can...
Thank you. That's where the search party...
Okay. That all right with you?
How you waste your time?
Searching for what the land...
Egy fok. Jó, és akkor ott még valahol. Ott fönt. Van még egy feladat nekünk.
We'll have nothing.
What's going on here? Sounds like there's a problem.
We're speaking about something important, Outlander.
Yul, please. Later. A reminder of why I often prefer plants to people. They're so much less demanding. I apologize for Yul. My people used to be friendlier, but hunger robs many of their kindness.
Seems like there's a lot around here in short supply. Is there anything that can help?
As Yul said, we need food. So much so that we've sent hunting parties to the Old Growth, a forest in the north. We never used to hunt animals for food. We never had to. But as our crops fail, we've run out of options.
But something else went wrong.
A machine slaughtered the last hunting party we sent out. A claw strider. But to hear the lone survivor tell it, more deadly than any we've seen before. Until it's gone, I can't risk more hunters, but without that meat, our people grow more lean every day. Tell me everything you know about the machine. It fell upon them near the edge of one of them, Vence, or if you wish to question the other 4 hunter. It must be a powerful. I've handled tough one. Good. The old growth must.
Le kell vadásznunk egy erős robotot.
It would mean I'll do what I can. I know you will. Before I head for the old growth, I
Az öreg erdő, új megbízatás, 15-ös szint javasolt. Igen. Elszakadt törzs, 15-ös szint, hegyfok 17-es. Egész jó feladatokat kapunk. Ezt a lázadó helyőrséget ki lehet niktatni. Ezt mondom. A karmos gyíkot kell elintézni, aha. Már látom is a tábort, a helyőrséget. Megyünk, aztán elintézzük őket. Nem az üszögön keresztül kéne menni.
Rebels. I'd heard they'd set up outposts in the area. If I leave them be, they'll cause nothing but trouble.
Még van gép is. Öklelő.
Find whoever's in charge and take them out. Maybe then the rest will leave.
Ha. Elég, hogyha csak a vezetőt intézem el, akkor a többiek elhagyják a területet.
What's Hikaru without his marshals? Nothing.
That soldier with the heavy weapon has to be the one in charge.
Ha látom. Ki is szúrtak, de jó. Ez problémás. Nem történt ez a beosonós téma jól. Nem sikerült. Hopp, egy fejes. Végre valami. Le a sisakkal. Le a lóról. Gyerünk, jó a kombó. Bam. Na, elmenekülnek, vagy nem menekülnek el? Hagyd el a területet. Kész is, teljesítve. Ezért még bejövök keménykedni. Biztos van még jó loot a helyszínen, azt a mindenit. Oké, de hagyjon már békén a Kent. De van ragadva oda az építménybe? Már nincs. Miért lett elhasználva 3 bogyó? Basszus, nincsen magasból támadása. Oda. No! Basszus. Jó, másszunk fel hamar. Gyerünk, Eloy, megoldod. Hát ez nagyszerű. Néha ezzel a vontatóval úgy meg tudom szivatni magam. Sokan mások nem. Én csak szeretnék oda menni. Legyőzni őt. Oké. Na hol van még ellenfél? Ott. Bam. Ő volt az utolsó. Parádé. Ez de jó zene. Szétudom ennek a játéknak amúgy a soundtrackjét. Zseniális. Jó, lázadó helyesség teljesítve, most már ez is zöld. Amit eddig furcsáltam, hogy nem volt az. Az erekjeromok közül. Vízbe fulladt remények. Aha. Itt is van még egy erekjerom. Vízbe fulladt remények. Ez 22-es szinttől javasolt. Elszakadt törzs. Köszönöm Jacksel. Hello, Jax.
It's lucky for me that you're here, Outlander.
Egyenesen a Mortal Kombatból. Mortal Kombatból.
This hold up in that cave. I think they're in trouble. At least one of them is injured. I'm here to offer help, but with the Tanakh, such an offer might be perceived as an insult, even when help is needed. Will you stand with me? I saw you speak before the chorus, so I know you can be persuasive. And if things get out of hand, I will be stronger with your spear at my side.
Jó, segítek.
I'll do what I can.
You there! This camp belongs to Eagle Squad. Retreat or die.
Sasoszt.
I'm not here for blood.
Ez olyan, mint a rakéta csapat.
It's a parlay.
You know the parlay sign?
Let us in so we can talk.
So far, so good.
Long way from the desert, aren't we? This one was blinded?
Boy, nothing gets by you.
Looks like your training mission didn't go according to plan. We're here to help, if you want it.
How does an Utaro know we're on a training mission?
He knew how to request a parlay, too.
He's not Utaru. Or Tenax. He must be a veteran.
A veteran?
I didn't think there were any left. We don't need help from a washed-out farmer.
Could have fooled me, judging by the look of things.
Sister, it sounds like they just want to help us. Why not let them?
What do we got to lose?
Miben segíthetünk?
What do you need?
Supplies.
Dried
A lot of provisions for a trip.
Everything we need is at Riverwatch. A huge cache of war spoils up
the route.
When our forces struck, they made sure the
Marshal Canera shot a score of fleeing cars, and her squad gathered the loot. It's all
Deadly machines are known to patrol that place, and the ruin itself is on the brink of collapse.
You think machines and rotting ruins are—
No, but your injuries are.
This is our—
Fine.
Fine.
Be safe, sister.
Jó. Szokkorával együtt megszerezzük, amire szükségük van.
The ruin is this way. Once we get those supplies, everything will be fine.
So you say.
What's that supposed to mean?
Your brother's condition is...
That's not your problem, farmer.
So you say.
Stop saying that.
Hey, calm down. We're trying to help, remember?
So you say.
Reflegma. Ó, azok ott.
We'll have to cut across the river. Avoid the Outlander camp down the road.
Something wrong?
I hate getting wet.
Hát, mondhattam volna én is. Azok után, hogy a fősztori küldetés alatt annyiszor beestem a vízbe. Ismerős az érzés.
We're here.
The entrance should be right under that arch.
Folyóőr. Akkor megyünk folyóőrbe. Hoppácska. Sziklasolymok.
Let's check around the side.
Ja, mondjuk nem ezzel kéne őket támadni, az is igaz. Ide csak ide. Basszus. Az jó. Jó, én a madarat elintézem. Gyere csak ide. Jó, nem kell mások neki. Ott is van. Kaptak.
That's the last of them.
I had that.
Give credit where credit is due, young one.
Maybe I would have handled it better if I wasn't busy covering you, old man.
Én jól el vannak egymással. Szerintem. Lehet ebből még valami.
I guess the farmer hasn't lost all his fighting spirit. Supplies should be up there.
Jó, akkor felmászunk.
What's a deadly climb to Eagle Squad?
What are you trying to say, old man?
Enough. I'm a good climber. I'll grab the supplies.
Come. Let's see if any of these machines have parts we can strip. Maybe I'll show you a thing or two.
What could a farmer possibly know about salvage?
Only decades of experience compared to your very brief existence.
Jó, ők jól el lesznek. Addig mi fölmászunk. Kell egy bejárat folyóőrbe. Már látom is, hogy hol fogunk menni. az.
Looks like some kind of basement. Gotta find a way up.
Nagyszerű.
Pack's full, but my stash has room.
Mehetünk föl.
Okay.
Hát is van egy metal tower.
At the top of the tower. But how to get up there?
Azt ott nem lehetne rántani onnan. De hogy nem? Randy? Ó, azt ott berobbanthatjuk. Van bent egy láda? Várjatok. Aha, ide fog kelleni, hogy felmászhasson. Nehéz áttörheti. Hát figyelj. Óriási. Gyere láda. Felmászunk, el tudunk menni oda a vörös sílámot elintézni. Még egy kicsit közelebb kell tolni. Így. Még így sem? De hogy nem? Jó ez. Ott is egy láda.
Small cache. Can't be the supplies Socorro wanted. Better keep looking.
Ezt begyújtjuk. Remélem nem esünk le, úgy mint az imént. Itt még van egy cellaajtó is, azt is kinyitjuk. Oké. És itt bent pedig... Lehet, hogy ez kellett neki, mi? Nem. Viszont eléggé nagy loot volt legalább. Harmodik pengefarka. Hogy mégiscsak ez kellett neki? Nem. Megyünk tovább. Ez nekünk kellett. A létrát leengedjük, shortcutnak jó lesz. Mehetünk föl. Hát én nem erre kell jönnöm. Nem inkább erre. Ja. Ott lesz fönt az ellátmány. Megérkeztünk. Itt is van a készlet. Kiváló ellátmány. Ott is van. Ott közben gubanc van.
Can't leave that kid alone for a second. Jax and Socorro are in trouble. I gotta get...
Gyorsan, a bajuk esik. Ott küzdenek a kicsivel.
I gotta get in there and take down those machines.
Úgy rám jön. Ouch. Ezt a mindenit. Van egy vetődő is. Adás. Ezt a nyilat szippantsod be. Oké. 19-es szint ott is van. És a vetődőt elintézték? Ugye az itt van még valahol. Úgy tűnik, hogy elintézték, nem? Hol van? Nem látom. Jó, ott van. Mindkettő. Már jönnek is. Azaz, gyertek csak.
It's done. I better check on Jax and Sakura.
Well fought, Eagle. Though I would have preferred if you hadn't taunted that thing. What did you find?
Practically nothing. Sakura, there's maybe a day's worth of food here and some rotting medicinal herbs.
There was supposed to be more. Enough for...
It was never your intention to go home, was it?
What do you mean?
A blind Tenakth can't fight. And if you can't fight...
The Tenakth will kill Korra from being blind?
He'll face a trial against the machine.
Oh.
They say it's more dignified that way. But it's still a death sentence.
Ez kellemetlen.
So you were gonna use the extra supplies to live in the wilds?
I thought it would be enough to get us started.
Can't they stay in Plainsong?
Plainsong has too many mouths to feed. The chorus would never allow it.
We should get back.
I'll take this young sprout back. Meet us at the cave when you can.
Na, mi lesz itt a megoldás vajon? Megyünk vissza a sososztakhoz. Tábortűztől.
How am I supposed to tell them that I failed?
Speak the truth. Aloy, we were just about to head in. So what will you tell them?
That we'll have to make do. Survive in the wilds without the supplies.
That will be a hard life.
Better than letting Corey be killed if we go back.
There must be another way.
I don't see one.
So, we're all stocked up then?
The cache was empty. But we'll be alright without them.
I can't let you starve out here. Just leave me.
No!
Jax, you said Plainsong has too many mouths to feed to take them all in, but what about just...
I am not leaving my brother behind!
He'll be safe in Plainsong. And the rest of you can head home. It's the only real solution you've got.
The chorus won't like it. But if I vouch for the boy, share my rations with him, I could convince them.
Na, milyen nagy lelkű.
No! You're not taking him!
Sakura, I think this is the best option. I'm a burden to you out here. This is what I want. Let me go with him.
Permission granted. But brother, this is not the end for us. I will visit you in Plainsong, and no Utaru or Tanakh can stop me.
They will be foolish to try. I'll stay and help them pack their gear, then take Cora back with me. You've shown strength and wisdom today. Rare combination. You have my thanks, and theirs too, I'm sure.
Nice, szép volt. Három skill pont. Lehet is a... nem tudom mire. Gyors drót. Fejlesztve. Oké. Na, gyorsan mentünk akkor egyet tábortűznél. Akkor szerintem mára ennyi. Elég is lesz. Ezért elég sokat haladtunk. Hát viszonylag jó. 7,5 óra összességében, amit sikerült belerakni a játékba most. Itt mentünk egyet. És majd innen fogjuk folytatni legközelebb. Hogy ez mikor lesz, hát majd meglátjuk. Ugye ma este, azaz kedd este Chelsea meccs lesz. A Lille ellen, BL-ben. Hát nem tudom, hogy utána jövök-e esetleg. Játszani még olyan 2-3 órát, vagy nem tudom. Meglátjuk majd, jó? Legrosszabb esetben majd folytatjuk szerda este, vagy valami. Köszönöm szépen mindenkinek megtisztelő figyelmet, követéseket, posztokat, mindennemű támogatást, találkozunk legközelebb, további szép estét, jó éjszakát, szervusztok, hello, hello!